BetBlitz.
Hello everyone, this is Mike with BetBlitz. Welcome back to your source for daily sports picks. Today's a new day and we're looking to set you up with a few of some of the best picks on both PrizePicks as well as Underdog. Please take a moment to hit the like button. We do have a like goal for this video, and if this video gets above 250 likes, we will be dropping a bonus pick in our next video. If you're new to the channel, take a moment to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you can have early access to our picks as soon as we post and before the lines get bumped. Also, at the end of this video, let us know down in the comment section which of these picks you will be taking, as well as the ones you won't, or any other lines that you think have a great chance of hitting. And if the picks in this video aren't enough for you and you'd like access to even more picks, click our link in the description below to gain access to Elite Picks DFS Discord. Right now, they are giving a free 7-day trial, and when you use code BLITZ, you'll receive an additional 20% off your access. Today, we will be getting into picks for Game 4 of the WNBA Finals, and for our first pick, we'll be headed over to the Points Plus Assist tab, and this time we'll be selecting Courtney Williams for more than 18.5 points plus assist. Taking a quick look here on Outlier, and by the way, if you'd like to use Outlier for yourself, click our link in the description below to gain a free 7-day trial. We see that Courtney Williams has actually exceeded this line in 6 of her last 10 games, including a close call in her last game. Additionally, this is a line that Courtney Williams exceeded in her last 20 games over 65% of the time. Now, Courtney Williams and the Minnesota Lynx will be facing off against a New York Liberty defense that during the regular season was very good overall and not giving up too many points or assists to their opponents overall. And when it came to defending against opponent guards, they were pretty much just the same. Again, not allowing too many points or assists to their opponent guard positions. However, with all the playing time Courtney Williams is getting, and with the winner-go-home nature of this game, we do expect Courtney Williams playing on her home court to have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. Now, taking a quick look here at her minutes, we see that over her last 10 games, she is getting a solid dose of minutes, averaging nearly 30 minutes per game. This series, during the games versus the Liberty, she has crossed over the 30-minute mark in each of the games. So coming into this game, we do expect her to have plenty of time to reach this line as well. In fact, this is a line that she's exceeded in 6 of her last 7 games. Taking a closer look at her minutes, we see that during this postseason, Courtney Williams hasn't had too much difficulty reaching this line, especially with the playing time that she's getting. And again, with this being a winner-go-home matchup and with the heartbreaking way that they lost in Game 3 on their home court, we do expect Courtney Williams to come out aggressive and to reach her line. So for all these reasons, we'll be taking Courtney Williams for more than 18.5 points plus assists. Now for our next pick, we'll be headed over to the PRA tab, and this time we'll be selecting Brianna Stewart for less than 30.5 PRA. Taking a quick look here on Outlier, we see that this is a line Brianna Stewart has actually failed to exceed in 7 of her last 10 games. She did go well above this line in her last game, but has gone under in 2 of the 3 games this series. Additionally, this is a line Brianna Stewart has failed to exceed in 70% of her last 20 games, and a line that during the regular season, Brianna Stewart fell below in over 65% of her games. Now, Brianna Stewart and the New York Liberty will be facing off against a Minnesota Lynx defense that during the regular season was pretty good overall at defending their opponent PRA totals, not allowing too many points or assists. They were, however, ranked near the bottom of the league when it came to rebounds allowed by their opponents, giving up a fair share of rebounds. And when it came to defending against opponent guards, they pretty much were the same, not giving up too many points or assists, however, giving up plenty of rebounds to the guard positions. And coming into this game, we expect that Lynx defense to come out aggressive and to limit Stewart and key in on her defensively, especially off her hot performance in Game 3. Now, taking a quick look here at her last 10 games, you see that Brianna Stewart is playing a solid dose of minutes, averaging nearly 35 minutes per game. Again, this is slightly higher than we like to see it to be taking her under on this line. However, her minutes have not necessarily translated to an increase in her overall PRA totals. And coming into this game on the road and with their season on the line, we do expect Minnesota to limit her defensively. Now, taking a closer look at her postseason performance, we see that although Brianna Stewart has had solid PRA totals across the board, she really isn't consistently reaching this line. And again, we are just expecting this Minnesota Lynx defense to really show up again in Game 4 on their home court and limit Brianna Stewart and keep her from reaching this PRA line. So for all these reasons, we'll be taking Brianna Stewart for less than 34.5 PRA. Now, for those of you wisely making picks with Underdog as well, we want to make sure that you got in on these couple of plays that we thought had a great chance of hitting, and that's Jonquel Jones for lower than 0.5 double-doubles, as well as Neficia Collier for higher than 0.5 double-doubles. And if you like making picks on things like the traditional PRA stats, but also want access to making picks on things like double-doubles as well as triple-doubles, click our link in the description below to gain access to Underdog. And right now, when you use code BetBlitz, you'll receive a free pick as well as $1,000 in bonus cash. And with the NFL season beginning and the NBA season coming along, Underdog has been going very crazy with all the promotions and gifts that they are giving. In your player lobby, there's something every single day that they're dropping. So make sure that you're not leaving any money on the table. Sign up using code BetBlitz, and you'll also receive your free pick as well as $1,000 in bonus cash. And trust us, your profits will increase. Now, before we get into our third pick, we want to make sure that you guys know about this sports betting tool that will take your game to the next level, and that's Daily Grind's Fantasy Optimizer tool. This thing is one of the most comprehensive sports betting tools available, and it's not just PrizePicks, it's not just Underdog. It'll actually show you line discrepancies across all the major sports betting books, such as FanDuel, DraftKings, BetMGM. So you'll actually be able to see which sports book you can get the most bang for your buck on any given player prop. And one of its best features is its ability to provide you with a multi-leg parlay. So, for example, if you want to find out what the best six-pick flex was on PrizePicks, you can simply click right there and have it generate for you a list of the 6 most correlated picks most likely to hit. And again, it'll also tell you the odds of them hitting as well. And one of the things you have got to check out when you're on the Daily Grind is their AI slip generator. This thing is totally changing the game for sports bettors. I mean, you have to think about it. It'll just generate for you a sports slip on a sports league that is most likely to hit. And you'll be cashing out like crazy. So again, if you're looking to take your sports betting to the next level, click our link in the description below and use code BLITZ. Again, that's code BLITZ for 25% off all your orders. Now for our third pick, we'll be under the PRA tab, and this time we'll be selecting Jonquel Jones for less than 25.5 PRA. Taking a quick look here on Outlier, we see that this is a line Jonquel Jones has actually fallen below in 6 of her last 10 games, including her last 2 of the first 3 games of this series. Additionally, this is a line that Jones has fallen below in over 65% of her last 20 games, as well as in over 70% of her last 10 matchups versus the Lynx. Now, on the regular season, the Minnesota Lynx did have a pretty good defensive numbers versus opponent centers, especially when it came to limiting their playmaking. Here are the numbers defensively against their forward position as well, for those of you who want to see that. But overall, Jonquel Jones should not have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. In fact, this is a line that Jonquel Jones has actually fallen to exceed in 10 of her last 12 games versus a top 5 defense for points allowed. Now, taking a quick look here at her minutes, we see that Jonquel Jones is getting a solid dose of minutes, averaging over 30 minutes per game. This is, again, slightly higher than we like to see it. However, that hasn't necessarily translated to an increase in her overall PRA totals, especially in games of this series versus the Lynx. Taking a closer look at her postseason performance, we see that Jonquel Jones hasn't been very consistent overall, especially in her scoring and playmaking categories. And coming into this game, we do expect the Lynx to kind of key in on her defensively and limit her as they have been doing. She did only finish the game with just 5 rebounds in over 33 minutes in Game 3. She will likely have a much higher rebound count in this game. However, we do expect them to limit her scoring mostly and for her to fall below her line. So for all these reasons, we'll be taking Jonquel Jones for less than 25.5 PRA. All right, these are our picks for today. And after we finish reviewing, let us know down in the comment section which of these picks you will be taking, as well as the ones you won't, or any other lines that you think have a great chance of hitting. So for our picks, we are taking Courtney Williams for more than 18.5 points plus assist. We are taking Brianna Stewart for less than 34.5 PRA. And finally, we'll be taking Jonquel Jones for less than 25.5 PRA. Now, if the picks in this video aren't enough for you and you'd like access to even more picks, click our link in the description below to gain access to Elite Picks DFS Discord. Right now, they are giving a free 7-day trial, and when you use code BLITZ, you'll receive an additional 20% off your access. If you're new to the channel, take a moment to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you can have early access to our picks as soon as we post and before the lines get bumped. Also, take a moment to hit the like button. We do have a like goal for this video, and if this video gets above 250 likes, we will be dropping a bonus pick in our next video. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.